BMW has built hundreds of different models over the decades. Some of them became performance legends, others became luxury icons, but only a few managed to earn a reputation for true, long-term reliability. Cars that mechanics respect, cars that enthusiasts still drive decades later, cars that prove BMW engineering from the past was built to last. Classic BMW models were often simpler, fewer electronics, stronger mechanical components, engines designed to run for hundreds of thousands of miles. Today we're looking at 5 classic BMW models that earned a reputation for durability, cars that combined the famous BMW driving experience with impressive longevity. Let's begin. Number 5. BMW E30. The BMW E30 is one of the most recognizable classic BMWs ever built. Even people who are not car enthusiasts often recognize its boxy, timeless design. But the E30 became legendary for more than just its appearance. It was simple, mechanical, and extremely durable. Many E30 models were powered by BMW's classic inline-six engines known for smooth performance and strong construction. The driving experience was pure, rear-wheel drive, lightweight, excellent balance. But the real reason the E30 earned a reputation for reliability was its simplicity. There were fewer complicated electronic systems. Most repairs could be handled by experienced mechanics without specialized tools. Owners who maintained these cars properly often saw extremely high mileage. Even today, many E30s are still on the road. That alone says a lot about how well they were built. The E30 represents a time when BMW focused on driver connection and mechanical durability, and that combination made it a true classic. Number 4. BMW E34. The E34 generation of the BMW 5 Series is often considered one of the most solid luxury sedans BMW ever produced. When it was introduced in the late 1980s, it represented a major step forward for the brand. The design was elegant, the build quality was excellent, and the driving experience was outstanding. But what truly separated the E34 from many competitors was durability. BMW designed this car with long-term reliability in mind. The chassis was strong, the suspension was robust, and several engine options proved extremely dependable. The inline-six engines in particular became famous for their longevity. These engines delivered smooth power and consistent performance for many years. Taxi companies in parts of Europe even used E34 models for long-distance driving. That alone demonstrates the confidence people had in this platform. Inside the car, materials were also built to last. The dashboard layout was classic BMW, driver-focused and functional. Even today, well-maintained E34 models still feel solid and refined. For many enthusiasts, the E34 represents the perfect combination of luxury, performance, and reliability. Number 3. BMW E28. Before the E34, there was the E28, and this car played a huge role in shaping BMW's reputation for driver-focused sedans. The E28 was introduced during a time when BMW was rapidly expanding its global reputation. It needed to prove something, that a luxury sedan could also be exciting to drive. And the E28 delivered exactly that. But alongside performance, the car also demonstrated strong reliability. Many E28 models were powered by naturally aspirated inline-six engines that were incredibly durable. These engines were relatively simple compared to modern standards. Fewer electronics, more mechanical engineering. That simplicity often translates into longevity. Owners who maintained these cars properly were able to keep them running for decades. Even today, enthusiasts continue restoring and preserving E28 models. Not just because they are fun to drive, but because they are mechanically strong. The E28 proved that BMW could build a sports sedan that was both exciting and dependable. Number 2. BMW E39. Many automotive journalists consider the E39 to be one of the greatest BMW sedans ever built, and reliability is one of the reasons why. When the E39 arrived in the mid-1990s, it raised the standard for luxury sports sedans. The driving dynamics were exceptional, steering was precise, the chassis felt perfectly balanced. But BMW also improved overall build quality. The car felt solid, refined, and durable. Models equipped with the naturally aspirated inline-six engines gained a reputation for strong reliability. When properly maintained, these engines could reach very high mileage. Owners often praise the E39 for its balance. It offers comfort for long highway trips, but it still delivers the engaging driving experience BMW is known for. Even today, many enthusiasts actively search for well-maintained E39 examples because they represent the peak of classic BMW engineering. Modern enough to be comfortable, but still mechanical enough to be reliable. Number 1. BMW E36. The number 1 spot goes to the BMW E36. This car became one of the most successful BMW models ever produced, and it helped introduce the brand to a new generation of drivers. The E36 improved upon the formula established by the E30. It was more modern, more aerodynamic, and more comfortable, but it still maintained the classic BMW characteristics: rear-wheel drive, balanced chassis, engaging steering. From a reliability standpoint, many E36 models proved extremely durable. The naturally aspirated inline-six engines became known for their longevity. They delivered smooth performance and strong mechanical reliability. Of course, like any aging car, the E36 requires maintenance. Cooling systems need attention. Suspension components eventually wear, but these issues are well documented and manageable. The large enthusiast community also helps keep these cars alive. Parts are widely available. Mechanics understand the platform, and many owners enjoy working on these cars themselves. That combination of durability, affordability, and driving enjoyment makes the E36 one of the most respected classic BMWs ever built. Why classic BMWs were so reliable? There are several reasons why many classic BMW models earned strong reliability reputations. First, the engineering philosophy was different. BMW focused heavily on mechanical balance and durability. Second, there were fewer complex electronic systems. Modern cars rely heavily on sensors, computers, and advanced technology. Classic BMWs were simpler, and simplicity often improves long-term reliability. Finally, the engines themselves were extremely well designed. The inline-six configuration became one of BMW's greatest strengths: smooth, balanced, and capable of lasting many years. Final thoughts. Classic BMW models represent a special era of automotive engineering, a time when driving enjoyment and mechanical durability worked together. The 5 cars we discussed today helped build BMW's reputation around the world. They proved that a sports sedan could also be dependable, and decades later, many of them are still on the road. For enthusiasts who appreciate classic driving feel, these cars remain some of the best examples of what BMW once stood for. If you enjoyed this video, support the channel by liking the video and subscribing for more automotive rankings and deep dives. And tell us in the comments, which classic BMW do you think is the most reliable ever made? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.